boys and girls. It's Mrs. Smiley. I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to share a book with you. And last week, our letter of the week was letter C. And we had a picture, and it was a cage, and that was a word that started with C. And I told you, I said, oh, I have a book for letter C that I want to share with you, and it has a cage in it. And this is the book. And I've been looking for it, and I found it. I wanted to share it with you. It's called Mole and the Baby Bird by Marjorie Newman. And I want you to look at the cover. You can see the setting, and you see here's Mole, and there's the little baby bird, and here's his wagon, and there's a house, and you see birds in the sky. So you can kind of think about what the setting for the story might be. The Mole and Baby Bird. Put my glasses on. You can put your listeners on. Mole found a baby bird. It had fallen out of its nest. Oh, poor little thing. Mole waited and waited, but no big bird came to help it. Just sitting there by itself. So Mole took the baby bird home. He made a nest for it. Look, he said to his mother. Look, that's our sight word for the week. So there he's taken the little baby bird home and he made it a little nest. It's very, very hard to take care of a baby bird, she said. They usually die, said his dad. My bird won't die, said Mole. There's Mom and Dad. His friends helped him find food for the baby. Look at his nice friends. They're trying to find insects and bugs and worms that they think a little baby bird would like to eat. His mother showed him how to feed it. Mole fed it whenever it chirped, and the baby bird didn't die. It grew. Can you see Mama Mole? She's teaching him how to feed the worm to the little baby bird. It's my pet bird, said Mole. It's not a pet bird. It's a wild bird, said his mother. The bird fluttered its wings. Now look, when a bird flutters its wings, what are they usually trying to do? Fly, right? Your bird is trying to fly, said his mother. No, cried Mole. It mustn't fly. Now, why do you think he does not want his bird to fly? If it flies, maybe he's afraid it'll fly away. Let's see. Mole found some wood and some nails. He borrowed his dad's toolbox. Look at the little bird helping him. What are you making? Asked his dad. I'm making a cage for my pet bird, said Mole. A cage? It's not a pet bird. It's a wild bird, said his dad. You should let it fly. No, cried Mole. This page makes me sad. He put his bird into its new cage. The bird was sad. Look at that little face. Mole's mother was sad too, but Mole kept his bird because he loved it. So it looks like the bird looks sad, Mommy's sad. He's reading at books. He loves his bird. Do you think he's making a good choice right now or a bad choice? Then Granddad came to visit, and he looked at Mole's pet bird. I wonder what his grandpa's going to think about that. Presently, Granddad said, "Let's go for a walk, little Mole." There they go. This beautiful page. Granddad took Mole to the top of a high hill. Now, what do you see, boys and girls, in the picture? In the sky. Did you see the birds in the sky? I wonder why his grandpa took him there. Mole looked down at the trees far below. He felt the wild wind trying to lift him. Whee! I'm flying, cried Mole. Nearly, said Granddad. When Mole got home, he looked at his bird. It was sitting very still in its cage in Mole's dark underground room. Now, do birds live under the ground? That's where moles live. But do you think birds are supposed to live under the ground? I don't think so either. Birds are meant to fly, said Mole. He opened the cage door and he let his bird fly away because he loved it. And then he cried. Why do you think he cried, boys and girls? The next day, Mole went into the forest and he saw his bird flying, soaring free, and Mole was glad. Can you see his birdie up here? And he's down here with his wagon. So he cried when he let his little birdie go because he loved it so much and he knew it was going to go away and it wasn't going to be living in his bedroom with him anymore, was it? No, it was going to be free and flying. So he was happy for the bird, but he was a little sad for himself that he was going to have to say goodbye to his bird. But on the last page of the story, the author shows us that even though he let his bird go, he still sees his bird, doesn't he? He's watching, and the bird's probably watching him too. Because remember, Mole saved baby bird. If Mole hadn't taken care of the baby bird, remember in the very beginning of the story when the little baby fell out of his nest onto the ground, no mommy bird came to help him. So if Mole hadn't taken care of that little baby bird, he might not have survived. Okay, so this is a really sweet story. Draw me a really nice picture today. And I want to see Mole and bird in there, and you can put other characters too. You could put grandpa or mom or dad or the beautiful sky with the birds flying. You could draw a baby bird in that cage. Oh my goodness, because that was a pretty important part of the story too, wasn't it? And then try to write some words. Mole, baby bird, and maybe mommy and daddy can help you with a sentence too. So do a good job, and I can't wait to see these, and I'll talk to you soon.